Hey, it's Camo Dave, letters and more for the 19th of November 2021. Brought to you by, no. I want to shout out to Tazzy Tazmod. We had what is it? Not the Impossible Burger, whatever their plant-based burger is. It's good. It's very good at Carl's Jr., so check it out. Now, they have Hardee's in Morganton, North Carolina, but here in Phoenix and Mesa, they have Carl's Jr.'s. I hear it's the same company, so I've had their plant-based burgers at the Hardee's in North Carolina, so I hear it's the same thing, but it was good. It's good, and that's what we checked out today. So I've been busy doing a lot of sightseeing around the beautiful town of Mesa, today Mesa, and so yes. We had Heat Seeker Bus doing the early morning eclipse. We've had a bunch of people. Laney Will Travel did that. So that was seen all over North America. The shadow of the Earth passed in front of the moon there, back when it was a full moon. We have a reveal here, finally, from Nomadic Dramatic Fanatic. What's his name? Derek, the guy that he lost Jax's kitty, his 11-year-old cat, a couple weeks ago, passed away, 11 years old, and then he... before Jax passed away, he got Tara, the female kitty, and then he got another kitty, a male cat called Opie. This was a couple weeks ago, which he posted on his Patreon. We've all known about it, but the video pops up today. Officially, all you stragglers there on YouTube, Tara and I adopted a new baby brother. Meet Opie. Derek is spending an awful lot of time on fixing up his Class A and all that stuff, so... I presume he'll be traveling soon with the two cats, but I don't know. If you want the early news about what he's doing, you got to go on his Patreon. That's where everybody's going, including me. I'm on Patreon now. If you want stuff I can't talk about on YouTube, it's patreon.com/CamoDave. All one big word. And it's just a few bucks, and you can see stuff that I can't talk about here on YouTube because YouTube will not, nobody will be happy. We got Almost Happy Camper there. He is out there in the Quartzsite area, so I'll be out there in a few days. Yeah, the Hippie Hole campsite with Laney there. What else do we have here? Deborah's been finishing up her Cocoa Fest there in Albuquerque with RV Rebel Girl and a whole bunch of other people. Oh goodness, we got a premiere tonight. I'm Still Alive, Living Life with Letty Tippins. Letty is a wonderful older lady that's from Texas, and we haven't seen her for, gosh, better part of this year. She used to do some traveling, and then she had some health issues, and so we were all wondering, is Letty okay? And apparently she is, so we'll get an update. That is tonight. No, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow, Saturday at 11 a.m. So when you're done watching the Camo Dave Saturday morning show on Saturday, you can flip right over and watch Letty Tippins. So anyway, yeah, wow. We got some letters. Let's do some letters. Wrestling Artist Hemingway says, I really hope that NF Morgan and Wonder Hussy and all the rest of these drama-ridden YouTubers that I cover, I hope they all go totally drop YouTube altogether and go over there on just Patreon so we can hear a lot less about them on your channel, Dave. But I suppose you still find the drama-ridden nomads to cover regardless. Yeah. Well, you know, again, we need drama. This channel is fed by drama. And it's true. If they're going to be posting more stuff on Patreon, then there will be less. We'll talk about them less. So that's just that, you know. We got, again, there are plenty of dramatic nomads out there. So if you know of a good dramatic nomad we're not talking about, just let me know at camodave@gmx.com, and we'll put them in the mix. Mick Jagger says, never saw where anyone was asking anything about Unstoppable Morgan, but nice of you to promote her pay service on Patreon. Since she donated all that cash to me. She did make me a couple $100 donations back in the spring of 2021. If you would like to help the Camo Dave channel support my traveling, this was I took a friend to this. It was $24. So if you'd like to help support my vacation here in Phoenix and Mesa and Apache Junction, PayPal.me/DCRTV. The E4 Mafia says justice is alive in America once again. People are commenting on that Kyle guy. I'm not talking about that. Okay, we're not talking about that. He's not a nomad. You know, we talked about Gabby and Brian because they were nomads and they were on YouTube. Kyle is not a nomad and he's not on YouTube, so we're not going to talk about him. Okay? The Doxinator says, I got 11 million views, 1,100 views on a 26-second video that I filmed, a live stream that I filmed at the Charlotte airport 2 days ago. He says, see, Dave, sometimes the shorter, the better. Yeah, would you like me to do you know what I could do is instead of doing a video with a whole bunch of segments in it about different YouTubers, I'll just do a separate video for each YouTuber, and I can put up like 15 or 20 videos a day, but they'll all be short. Let me know if you'd like that better. Steppenwolf Travels and Tales says, why is Derek Eric's old house of interest to anyone? Well, I don't know. We have seen a number of nomads in the last few years getting homesteads, buying houses, getting purple prepper shacks and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, my eyebrow itches. And it was just interesting that he did that. And then we saw him work through it and eventually get to not like it after it got all moldy and stinky. And then somehow it went away. We don't know all the deets, but it went away and is no longer around. Supersonic says, I am watching none in capital letters of the nomad hard sellers, game players, emotional manipulators, and their eBay infomercial channels. Turn the selling machines off. Hey, what do you watch? Do you watch television? You know, what do you look at? Broadcast television today, cable television today is all jammed with commercials. The selling machine is all over the place, right? And if you want to watch stuff that doesn't have all those ads in it, you gotta pay through the nose, right? So why is everybody bitching about YouTube and the nomads? They're just like everybody else.